Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to day 9 of Christy's Beautiful Life Round 6, 30 Days of Sketches. And you can also check it out on Instagram at hashtag 30DSCBL6. This is a sketch we'll be using today, and I'm going to have a little bit smaller photo because I want to use a square doily and it's got to fit on there. But that's my photo that I'm going to use, and it's my granddaughter dressed up as a princess, and my doily's smaller than that. So yeah, I'm going to do some adjusting. And here I'm just showing you the sketch again in case I forget to put it up in the corner, but yay for me, I remembered to do it. It shows flowers in 3 different places on the layout, and I'm going to stick pretty close to the layout except for making my picture more square. So I had to cut out some flowers for it. I'm using Echo Park Princess. I'd gotten it in the warehouse sale, and I had that picture for a long time, and every time I'd look at it, I'd think, well, I'm going to scrap that. But I didn't have anything princess. Well, I got the warehouse box last year and have not done it yet. Not till now. So yeah, I'm glad I'm getting it done. At first I hadn't ran across the picture because it had been so long, and then I thought, well, I'll print me one. And I thought, I know I printed it because I've seen it so many times. But I was looking in the wrong box. But I found it now, so I am going to do this layout with the Echo Park Princess one. And it shows, well, I guess kind of looks like a candy cane border there on the side. But I'm going to use a scallop sticker instead. And it also shows 6 3x4 cards. So instead of having 3x4 cards, I had 3 cut aparts and then, well, I guess it's 4 cut aparts. No, 3 and 3. And I was going to use that princess one first, and then I decided to use the pink, but I got it all figured out finally. And the title's right there, and you can see it. It says long title. And I was going to make a long title, and then I ran across this cut apart, and it says, "You are a princess, dream big, laugh often, twirl and dance, smile, believe in fairy tales." Well, that's a long title, and it's in the right place, too. That's where they had it on the layout. So I just went ahead and put that card there, and so my title's done. But yeah, I got those doilies from Freckled Fawn, and this is the first time I've used them, and it's probably been 4 years or 5 years ago that I got them, and I just hadn't used them because I knew I'd have to cut my picture down, and I had some that were bigger from somewhere else that were square, and I've used all them but one, and I'm saving it for a layout. I'm hoarding it. Well, I did a picture of my granddaughter, and my daughter wanted it. Then I did a picture for me again, a layout for me again, and my daughter-in-law wanted it. And so I still need to do me one, so I needed to save the doily to do me one, but I haven't got it done yet. It had banners up there at the top, and it had 4 of them, so I picked 4 pieces of paper and cut them down as banners. And it also has stitches, and I'm going to do a back stitch. So I'm going to pull out some embroidery thread, and I wanted my line to be halfway decently straight. I thought about just poking the holes, but then I decided I'd do the pencil line there with my screwdriver, and lo and behold, it's actually straight. And usually I just go for it, but it's going to show up pretty good, and I want it to be straight, so it is. And it also has flowers up there, and I think a butterfly. I think in each little cluster of flowers, it has a butterfly. So since this paper had butterflies on it, I cut out butterflies to go with it. And I'm going to almost forget the little banner down there at the bottom. I started putting my flowers and greenery there, and I am going to, yeah, there's my greenery. I used the Spellbinders die for a wreath, but I'm not going to use it as a wreath. I'm going to cut it apart and use it in 3 different places on the layout and have some greenery. There was greenery I could have fussy cut, but it would have took a whole lot longer to get my fussy cutting down. And I thought, well, I got green paper about the same color, and I could just cut some greenery. And this is the one I wanted to use. It looked like a vine, and I thought that worked great. I am cutting 4 half circles for my banner that I almost forgot. Like, you see me put that greenery down there. Well, yeah, and I glanced up at the layout about that and seen the banner and thought, I've got to do it first. So I am going to use some pink and white twine for my banner, or bunting. You might call it a bunting. I noticed that usually if they got the circles instead of the pointed banners, that they usually end up calling them a bunting when I'm watching something that has those. So I guess I'll call this a bunting today. I'm not sure what the difference is between the two other than the circles, but yeah, wouldn't it have been cute if I'd had a little teeny tiny doily that size and could have cut them in half and go around there? But I didn't, so I'm just got half circles there instead. And I'm putting a piece of foam tape under each one of them so they look like they're up off the paper, but the twine is going to hold them on there. And I needed the space so that I needed the uh, foam adhesive. My mind went blank. I needed the foam adhesive there so that I could balance it out. But it looks good now because it's got like a shadow underneath it. So yeah, the top part's laying on the twine and the bottom part on the foam adhesive. See, I remembered. But yeah, that's a pretty little uh, wreath. I got it. Well, it's been over a year ago. When Hobby Lobby marks stuff down and they'll do their dies, and I got like 3, I think, that day. So I only paid like $3 and something, or 4 for it. So I was pretty happy because it's got flowers there too, individual dies, and then the wreath. So I got my money's worth, and I've used it several times since then. But I think I'm going to find another home for it because the plastic part is tearing up. I wish everybody would put them in nice little pockets with a magnetic thing for them to go on. I can keep wishing. Apparently my wishing's working because slowly I've noticed more and more are doing it. But let's see where I am at on here. Oh, I am putting my little cluster up there at the top, and I'm going to end up putting 2 butterflies there. And the reason is I misplaced one butterfly when I was cutting them out, when I was fussy cutting. And so I cut an extra one, then I found it, so I've got an extra one, so I'm going to use it on my layout. And the butterflies I'm putting on foam tape, and the largest flowers on foam tape. Everything else I'm going to glue down to the page. But yeah, I've got one more little cluster to put in there, and it's going to go right below the Believe in Fairy Tales. If I'd put my own title on here, it would have been long because I do like long titles, and it said long title. However, this one was right there for the taking, so I went for it. And yeah, I'm using it, and it's in the right spot and everything. But yeah, I've got the little cluster left to do, my sequins and my splatters, and I'll be done with the layout. So we'll talk about the 30 days of sketches. Christy Harriman of Christy's Beautiful Life is the one who is doing it. And like I said, it's round 6, so this is her 6th time doing it. And Maura and Crystal are joining her all month. They're going to be doing a layout every single day with her. And then there's going to be all kinds of other people joining in on different days. And my plan is a few, no 30 days of sketches. I'm going to do whatever I can just because I thought it'd be fun. And I would end up with some layouts when I got done. So yeah, and she picks good sketches too. So mostly, well, I don't think I've seen any on there that I didn't like. But yeah, some I thought would work better for some pictures than others. But yeah, I'm going to try to do several. But other than my splatters, which is Heidi Swap Color Shine in Primrose, I'm done with my layout. So if you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And those of you who already are, thank you so much. But yeah, here's the close-ups, and there's my finished layout. And then here's the one up in the right-hand corner up at the top. And see, I have 2 butterflies there. And then, and my stitches. And here's the title. And see, worked perfectly. Nice long title. I would have had to use small letters to fit it all in there anyway. And here's my final cluster. But yeah, that's it. That's my layout. I hope you all have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.